Now I'm excited to introduce today's instructor, Natalie Marnica from Sacred Mountain Yoga. Natalie is a certified yoga therapist with over 1,000 hours of training and 10 years of experience teaching. Welcome, Natalie.
Thank you so much, Lori, and thank you everybody who is on the call right now. So I'm going to do a quick intro to what you can expect from today's session. So today we are doing chair yoga and mobility, meaning we will stay in the chair the whole time. The space that you need around you is enough to open out your arms to the side and enough to reach your arms up. So if you could just do a quick check to see if you have space. And what I would highly recommend is you using a chair that doesn't have wheels. Okay, so if you're using a chair that has wheels, if you could lock them, so that way, when you move, the chair doesn't move and you don't go rolling and losing control. That would be probably my biggest suggestion that might be helpful. And my background really is as a yoga therapist. So I came into yoga after a car accident left me with chronic physical pain. I had back pain and neck pain for close to a decade. And I also have a rare disease in my family called Huntington's disease, which has similar symptoms to ataxia. And so when I started to do some work last year for the Huntington's, for some of the Huntington's organizations, I was contacted by, maybe you know him, Mr. Mark Dessa of Hope for Ataxia, to speak at one of his meetings. And then through that meeting, I was asked to speak at some more ataxia support groups. And then I've been doing that for the past year off and on. And that's where I met Lori. And then through that, we've created a presentation for the National Ataxia Foundation for your virtual conference. And I know some of you have contacted me through there. So we decided to bring this practice to you because there was such a good response to it and more people wanted to learn. So what's different about this than other yoga is that we're not focusing on something curative. We're not trying to fix a particular ailment. What we're trying to do is, number one, reduce the effect of chronic stress on your bodies and on your brain. So all the things that will impact your health negatively, we want to reduce that impact of stress on it. The second thing we want to do is maintain the mobility and the functioning of your body that you currently have. So as we all know with progressive diseases, similar to Huntington's disease, is that it's a slow degeneration. So we want to keep your brain as healthy as it can be and keep the ranges of motion that you have, because it's much easier to do that than it is to try to regain it once it's gone. And the third thing we aim to do is to prevent future problems wherever possible. So if there's a way we can strengthen your throat and strengthen your lungs and strengthen your legs so that you could be able to live more fully, that is our goal, to do that. So a couple things that you should note is that if you have existing pain or injuries outside of your condition, like shoulder limited mobility, pain in your neck or pain in your back, I want you to move in a way that doesn't increase those sensations. So we call this moving in your pain-free range of motion. So if I ask you to take an arm up and you lift to a certain level and your face starts to squish a bit, we've probably gone too far. So scale back your movement, make it gentle, and make it suitable for your body. And for those of you that are newer to movement or newer to exercise, it might be a work in progress learning what that is for you. So give yourself time to take breaks when you need it. Give yourself time to, you could stop doing the movement and watch us at any time. You can participate on any level. All I ask is that you follow your breath and move in your pain-free range. Does that sound good? If you're good, give me a thumbs up. If you don't have your camera on, give me a little high five. Okay, good. All right, so now let's get started. So for the beginners to yoga, we focus a lot on breath. So take your time getting used to it. Don't feel like you have to force it. If you're able to sit upright in your chair, I want you to sit a little bit more upright. Okay, and you can do a little wiggle from one side to the other. Let your hips raise, you can move around a little. And then when you stop and center, I want you to push your feet against the ground and just feel some lift in your body. What happens when you push the floor away? Can you feel that? Can you push the ground and just feel the legs lifting up your trunk a little? Good. And then as you're ready to exhale, I want you to get your shoulders and just relax them off your ears. Let your legs settle, let your arms settle. Perfect. And then if you're feeling comfortable enough to close your eyes, let your eyes close for a moment and start to feel how your breath is coming in and how it's moving out of your body. Good. And at first, you just notice it. How does my breath come in? How does my breath move out? Can you notice which part of your body expands as you're inhaling? And which parts of your body relax or contract as you're exhaling? Start to shift your attention inwards. Breath comes in and breath comes out. Very good. And as you continue to focus on your breath here, can you take a moment and just imagine that you are disconnecting from all the outside activities of your day? If there's items of attention, things that are on your list to do, can you imagine that you are just placing it on a box and putting it on an imaginary shelf into the back of your mind for now? Good. And then redirect your attention and your awareness towards your breath and towards your physical body. Now see if you can make your exhales a little slower. Breathe in through your nose. And see if you can exhale slowly through your mouth for a moment. Very good. And we'll do 2 more like that. Can you breathe in through your nose? And can you, slow as you can, exhale, let it come through the mouth, let your jaw relax a little. That's it, just practicing breathing on cue. Inhale. And exhale completely. Wonderful. And then if you're feeling comfortable, let the eyes open up again. On your inhale, can you give your arms a reach overhead? To what height do your arms reach up today? And then once they get to their full height, hold it for a moment. And then exhale, float your hands down. You're going to bring them together so they touch and then land them into the center of your chest. So feel the connection between palms, and we'll do that again. So take your time with it. On the inhale, rise up. So arms come up, take your time. Imagine that your fingertips were reaching up to the ceiling and your spine was getting longer. And then when you're ready to exhale, take the hands and bring them down into the center of your chest. Okay, wonderful. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. Go up on your inhale. So now you're learning how to breathe and move at the same time. Take your time with it. It's okay if you're on a little bit of a delay. Work at your own speed. And then exhale, take the hands down and then lower them. Okay, 1 more, the smoothest, deepest breath you can. Okay, go up when you're ready. On the inhale, your arms lift. Very good. From what I can see, looks good so far. Good. And then as you exhale, bring it down. So we all have different lung capacity. It's going to look a little different. Just stay with your own breath. Inhale here. And then exhale here. All right, now let's get a little bit of activity through the arms. What I want you to do is extend. Let's try one at a time. Can you reach one arm in front of you like you were going to hold up a tray? Yeah, good. Now inhale here, stretch and reach your palm. On your exhale, tap the hand towards your shoulder. Beautiful. That's it. So arm reaches away. Inhale, stretch. Open up your fingers. Lengthen the elbow. And then exhale, bring the arm towards you. I'm going to do 1 more in this direction. Inhale, extend it out. Stretch your elbow. Very good. And then on your exhale, bring it back towards you. Okay, now you're going to do the same thing. This time your arm is going to go to the side. Okay, so inhale, extend out. Now, as you exhale, can you make a fist and can you contract and pull, squeezing up through your bicep and curling? Good. And then inhale, when you're ready, stretch away. Open your fingers, spread the palm. Good. And then exhale, can you make a fist and can you pull it in nice and tight to your body and then hold it? Beautiful. We'll do that one more time. Inhale away. Good. And then on your exhale, squeeze. Can you make that bicep curl, curl, curl? And then can you rest your fingertips on top of your shoulder? Just like you're tapping yourself. Yeah. Now with your elbow, can it come in front of your body? Can it go up? And then all the way around to the side. So now feel around. We're moving the elbow to create a circular pattern in your shoulder. That's it. Be gentle. Notice if you have clicks or you have pops or you feel different sensations. As long as it's not accompanied by sharp pain or discomfort, keep the motion. Let's see, can my shoulder move all the way around? Good. And then can I go the other way? What happens when you reverse it? Can I come up? Can I go forward and then back and down? Beautiful. Can I go out to the side? Can I go forward and down? 2 more. To the side, up and down. Good. 1 more to the side, up and down. And then I want you to give that arm a little break and just rock it off a little. Okay, good. And now let's try it on the other side. So now if you have use of the other arm, extend it. If you don't, repeat the same thing on that side. Yeah, good. Extend through your palm, lengthen your elbow. So the easiest one first. Inhale to bend. And then exhale, we're going to stretch away. Good, that's it. So you're practicing. Can I bend? I bring my hand towards my body and then exhale, can I reach it away? That's it. Breathing in smooth and steady. Inhale, bend. Beautiful. And then exhale, reach away. Okay, now that same arm is going to come off to your side now. Can you reach it to your side? Can you make your hand into a fist? And as you inhale, can you squeeze, 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 tighten, and then exhale away. Good. So work the muscles and then relax them. Inhale, squeeze. Can I make a fist? Can I curl and hug up through my bicep? Yeah. And then on your exhale, can you reach away? Beautiful. 1 more. Inhale. Good. Exhale away. Now we're going to take that hand and see if you can gently tap your shoulder. Rest it here. Good. Now your elbow, can the elbow come forward? Just check. Can it go up? And then all the way around. You're going to let your breath be free. Just feel it. Go center, go up, and then exhale it around. Beautiful work, everyone. From what I can see, looks good. If you do end up having questions either during the session or just after the session, we are going to open it up for a Q&A. So you could type it in the chat anytime. We have our moderators. Good. And then reverse it. Can you go up? What happens when you come the other way? Is the shoulder moving well? Are you feeling clicks? Are you feeling pops? Just start to feel around. What's it like to move my shoulder? Beautiful. 1 more. And then let that arm come down. And when it comes down, relax it. Roll it off a little bit. Perfect. Good. And then on your next inhale, if it's in your range, push the floor away as you reach your arms up. Can you get your full body into this motion? Beautiful. Good. Hold a moment and then exhale the hands down. Okay, so now we're going to play with suspending the breath after you inhale. So we're going to start to increase the energy in the body. So start by exhaling all the air out. Let it go. Now inhale through the nose, reach up. Now, once your lungs are full, hold it for 1, 2, 3, and then exhale, bring it down. That was perfect. Good job. Again, like that. This one will hold a little longer. Inhale up. Hold again. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, bring it down. Perfect. I'm going to try a little longer hold now. Push the ground away. See if you can build your posture from the ground up. Can you lift and reach? Hold it at the top for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale it down. That's it. Imagine we're energizing the body. 1 more, exactly like that. Go up on your inhale, smooth, steady breath in. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Bring it down. Good. Then let a natural breath come in. And then let your hands come onto your knees. So now we're going to start mobilizing your spinal column. So this posture is called a cat and cow movement. We're going to make it a little bigger. I just pivoted to the side so you can see me a little clearer. So I want you to rest the hands on your knees. Yep. And then as you inhale, lead with your heart. Can you bring your heart forward and take your shoulders just gently down and back? So the front of your chest where your collarbones and your heart is opening up. Good. Now on your exhale, can you round your back towards the seat and relax your neck and your head down? Perfect. And we're going to repeat that. So same thing. On your breath in, can you bring your chest forward? Can you relax your shoulders and see about broadening across your collarbones? Can it get wider? Good. And then when you're ready to exhale, exhale from the lower abdomen, let it out. Pull the belly to your spine and relax the neck and the head. Good. Again, like that. Go forward on your inhale. If you're a little bit more comfortable, you can try dragging your elbows back together. Good. And then on your exhale, reach for your knees and then feel the curling of your back. Almost like you look like an angry cat from the side. Beautiful. We'll do one more like that. Inhale, come forward, follow your breath. See if you can drag your arms back if that feels good for you today, to give a little squeeze between your shoulders. And then exhale, reach for the knees, empty out your lungs and round. Okay, now we're going to add the hold and a little bit more in the arms. So as you breathe in, do the same thing. Come forward. This time, draw your elbows back and open up your arms to the sides. Good. Hold the breath for a moment. And then on your exhale, you're going to round, curl your back. This time, you're going to press your hands together and cross your thumbs. So the palms are pushing and your arms are reaching outwards. Good. Inhale, move forward. That's it. Feel your chest expand, then hold for 1, 2, 3. On the exhale, cave all the breath out. Round, push your hands together. Feel that grip in your palms. You can even interlace the hands and shoot your pointer fingers out. That's it. Feel the upper back curl. And then we'll repeat 2 more. Inhale, open. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale, round it out. Press into your hands. See if you can cross your fingers, cross your thumbs, and shoot the arms forward. Good. One more time. Inhale. That's it. Can you expand your chest and your lungs and hold? 2, 3, 4, and then exhale, let it go. Push into your palms, empty out your lungs as you cave in round. Brilliant. Now on the inhale, can you push your feet down and reach and stretch up through your arms again? Good. And then on your exhale, can you lower one hand down and try stretching the other arm up and over to the side? Can you reach and bend into the side of your body? Just feel it out for a moment. On your inhale, come back up, try reaching both arms again. Good. And then try the other side. As you exhale, can you let an arm come down and reach to the opposite side? Now you'll notice, see, where do you feel stiff? Where does it feel sore along your body? Beautiful. Lift on your inhale. Perfect. Hold. And then exhale the hands back down. Great job. And we're going to pause here for just a moment. Breathe in. And let it go. Very good. All right, now we're going to start combining the lower and the upper halves of the body. All right, so watch for the changes, take breaks anytime. Ground your feet against the floor. On your inhale, reach and stretch up. Now this time on the exhale, as your hands come through the heart, start to lean forward gently and then rest the hands on the legs. And then take your body as far forward as it allows you to without feeling strain or pain along your back. Okay, then once you reach it, just take a breath where you are. Very good. And then on your next breath in, push against your legs and lift your trunk back up. That's it. Wonderful. And then on your exhale, can you round your back and curl it towards the chair? Okay. Now we're going to come forward. On the inhale, can you open up your chest again? Can you reach your arms back? I invite you to squeeze a little bit more between your shoulders. Good. And then as you exhale, can you bring your palms back to the heart? Wonderful, good. Inhale here, exhale here. Now the next round, we're gonna add some legs. Push against the feet, inhale, reach. Take that smooth, deep breath in. Hold it at the top for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, fold forward, take it down. You're gonna get used to this motion. We're gonna repeat this a few times. Hands on your legs, relax the neck and head down, empty out your lungs. Stay here for a breath in, and then let your breath out. Good, and then inhale, climb back up. And then exhale, round your back. Can you curl it? Can you cave it towards the chair? Good, wonderful job. And then on your inhale, make that expansion again. Come forward. Hold with full lungs for 1, 2, 3. And then exhale, land your palms together. Beautiful. Now keep your body upright if you can. On the inhale, slide a leg forward. You can keep it rested on the ground or it can be hovering. I want you to kick your heel and flex your foot. Good. And then on the exhale, bring it back into place. Perfect. And then try your other side. So on your inhale, kick, other leg goes out. Good. And then on your exhale, bring it back into place. Okay, so 2 more like that on each leg. So take your time. It's okay if it's faster or slower. Inhale, the leg extends. One side at a time. Exhale, we bring it back. That's it. Notice how it feels to your ankles and your foot. Inhale, kick. So I'm pushing my heel out and I'm pulling my toes back to the nose. Great job. And then exhale, bring it back. Wonderful. One more time. Inhale, extend. And then exhale, bring it back. One more. Inhale, kick. Good. And then exhale, bring it back. Now, once it comes back, you're going to push your feet against the ground and then inhale, make yourself tall. How tall can you make your body? Can you hold the breath in at the top again for 2 and 3, and then exhale, bring it down. Now, once you come down again, hinge, lean into it, let your back stretch, let your neck and head relax. Good. Inhale here. Exhale here. Good, doing great. Inhale, push against the legs, rise up. And then on your exhale, round again. Can you cave your back? Can you curl it? Good, now we're gonna add that expansion on the inhale. Pull. Open up your chest, open up the arms, get nice and wide and hold. And then exhale back to your center. Okay, now we're going to get a little bit deeper into the legs. All right, so if you need a break, just take it any time. I want you to rest your hands onto one of your legs. Just let it rest. Okay, now if that's in your range, I want you to kick your leg out again. So inhale, we extended the leg. You could keep it on the ground or you can hover it. And now on the exhale, bring it back. Now you can rest it here or you can try lifting it up towards your trunk. Good. Inhale, kick the leg away. And then exhale, come back. You can rest or try lifting it towards your body. Good. Inhale away from your body. Good. And then exhale to rest or to lift it. Now, if you're able to lift, I want you to hold it in that lift and flex your foot. Use the muscles that you have available in the hip. And then I want you to tap the leg and then exhale, lift it up. Tap on the inhale, exhale, lift it up. I want you to get a little bit more strength and motion into this hip. Beautiful. 2, down on the inhale, exhale up. 1, down on the inhale, exhale up. Good, hold it, and then relax that side. You can give a little stomp off when you're done. You can move the knee in and out. Just let that leg relax. Great job. Okay, good. And then we'll switch to the other side. So rest the hands over to the other side leg. You can make this easier. You can make it more advanced depending on how you feel today. So take the version that works best for you. Okay, on the inhale, extend your leg. Can be rested or lifted. Just feel the back of the knee lengthen. On the exhale, come back. Now you can rest it on the ground or you can try lifting it up and flexing. Good. Inhale away from your body, kick it. And then exhale, take it in to rest or to lift. Inhale, kick away from your body. And then exhale either to rest or to lift it. Okay, so feel it out. Which one works best for you today? Inhale away. Good. And then exhale to rest or to lift. Now, if you're in the lift and you can hold that, I want you to flex your toes up towards your shin bone, hold, and then play with tapping for 5, down on the exhale, up, 4, down on the exhale, up, good, 3, inhale down, exhale up, good job, 2, down and exhale up. And then take that leg down, stomp it off a little bit. Good. And let the knee move around in and out. Okay, beautiful job. That's such great work. Okay. And now we're going to come forward, up and down again, right? So push into the feet, inhale, reach and stretch. That's it. Can you feel your body getting longer each time you come in? And then on your exhale, take the hands down, lean it forward, let the back muscles relax for a moment. Lean in, support yourself with your hands, drop your neck and head, take a breath, and let it out. Okay, and then inhale, slowly climb up. Good, and then on the exhale, round. So again, we're repeating some of the same motions and flows. Get the body moving, good. And now we'll open up. So on your inhale, take the smoothest, deepest breath you can, come forward. Amazing, good. And then exhale, slowly take the hands together. Okay, then land here for a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, now we're going to get into a little bit more opening for the side body and chest. So I'm going to pivot back to center just so you can see a bit better. And I want you to start walking your feet into an open position. And depending on how you feel, you could walk in and out a few times. You could just check to see, how is the motion in my hips? Can I walk it out? Can I walk it in? Good. Good. And then we're going to do a big walk out, and you're going to come into the most open position you can muster up with your hips and the chair that you're in. Yeah, so you're nice and wide, the chest is lifted, you have room in your trunk, and you can play with your shoulders relaxing down. Okay, brilliant. Okay. Now from this position, we're going to open the arms wide. So on your inhale, can you reach your arms to the walls beside you? Good. Hold the breath in for a few seconds, and then exhale here. Turn the palms to face down. Keep reaching your arms out. Inhale, stretch like you're going to touch the walls. See if you can expand around your ribs. And then exhale, draw the belly button in. Take your shoulders, relax them down your back. Good. One more time. Reach and extend your arms. Inhale. Good. Now exhale, tap one of your arms down to your legs. So you're going same arm, same leg, you're leaning. Good. Now on your inhale, take that back arm, reach and extend up as much as you can go to the side. And then on the exhale, stay there in the bend, but just wave your arm back so the shoulder can relax. Beautiful. We're going to do 2 more waves like that. Inhale, reach, arm goes up. You're trying to stretch from your hip to your fingertips on that side. Lean into the bend. Good. And then on the exhale, wave the arm. Okay, one more. Inhale to reach and stretch. Good. Now on your exhale, line up, if it's possible, your top arm just above your shoulder. Now, if this is difficult because of restriction in your arm, lower it a little bit, but now slide your bottom elbow in front of that knee. So you have your both arms extending. This might get a little bit tricky with the top hands. If you need a break, you take it. Inhale here, reach. On the exhale, try to turn your body. See if you can turn your neck and head. Lean back with your top arm. Good. Inhale here, stretch and reach through your fingers. You can even press your fingertips together. And then exhale, lean that top arm back. Try to create an opening along your ribs and the side of your body. Try one more time. Inhale. Exhale, lean and stretch the arm back. Good. And then on your inhale, help your body come up. And then relax that top arm, whatever arm was in the area. It might feel like it's tingly. You might feel a lot of sensations. Shake it off in between. Good. That's it. Reduce the strain, reduce the stress. Good. And now we'll do the other side. So start with the arms in an opening. So on an inhale, turn the palms, face them up. So your upper arm bones are slightly rotating away. Try to touch the walls, and then exhale, turn your palms down. Good. Inhale, turn the palms up. Try to reach to the walls. Press your fingers together. Exhale, turn the palms down. That's it. Take your shoulders away from your ears. Good. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale, lower the forearm down to your other leg. Okay, so now you're becoming slouchy on one side. One other side is going to get a stretch. On your next inhale, reach and extend that arm up to whatever degree it can go to the side. And then as you exhale, scale the movement back. Beautiful. Two more dynamically. Looks great. Inhale to reach. Just feel what's happening in your side. And then exhale, bring it back. Wonderful. Okay, one more time. Inhale to reach. Go ahead and find that extended position. Good. And now exhale, see if this arm can line up relatively in line with the shoulder. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It could be a little lower. Drag your other elbow in front of the knee. So now you have this big opening in your arms. As you inhale, stretch and reach your fingertips. Try to press them together. On the exhale, lean that top arm back. Try to look back. Good. Inhale here. Stretch and reach your fingers. I know this is a hard one to breathe deep in, but do your best. Exhale to lean back and stretch back. A lot of tightness along our sides generally. Again, inhale and exhale, lean. Good. Inhale, help the body come up. And then exhale, roll it off a little bit. So whatever strain was happening to that top arm, give it a little bit of motion to start to ease up. Amazing. All right. Now stay in this position with your legs nice and wide. Take one of your hands and just shake it out a little bit in front of you. Relax and the heaviness of your shoulder, the heaviness of your elbow. Okay. Now, one arm at a time. We're going to start with the one we've shaken off. As you inhale, take that arm up, keep the elbow bent so it's soft. Reach it back and just see how far you can look back towards your thumb behind you. Good. And then when you're ready to exhale, bring that arm back towards center. It could rest or you can dangle it again. Stay with the same side. Two more. Inhale to create the opening. Good. And then exhale to come back. Good. The last one, we're going to hold it there. Inhale, open. Can you create the opening? Now exhale here, relax the shoulder a little bit more. Let your elbow drop. So we're getting right into the mid back. Now stay there, breathe in. Try to look to your thumb and then exhale, soften the shoulder slightly. Good. Again, inhale. And exhale, soften the shoulder. Good. Take the arm back to center and then roll that side off. Good. That's it. Just bring a couple motions that are easy to do. All right. And then we'll shake off the other arm. So we're shaking just to make sure the elbow is heavy and the shoulder is heavy. We don't want to overuse our strength. Good. Then on the inhale, make the opening. So arm comes up, drop your shoulder, heavy elbow. Can I look back and stretch? Good. And then on your exhale, bring it back and let it rest on the leg. Brilliant. Two more. When you're ready, take your breath in, try to deepen the air. Look back and stretch. And then exhale, come back. Okay, the last one, we're going to hold it. So take your time. Inhale, open up your arm. Drop the weight of the shoulder, look back. Now this time, hold it. Can you bend the elbow a little bit? Can you let your shoulder drop slightly? Good. Inhale to reach a little farther, look back. Exhale to bring some ease into your shoulder, ease into the upper back. Okay, last one, inhale. Good, try to look and rotate. That's it. And then exhale, bring it back. Good. Roll both shoulders a little bit, roll them back. Roll them forward and now open up both your arms. Take a full breath in, lift your heart to the ceiling. Good. And then on the exhale, lean the weight forward. If you can, start to cross one elbow on top of the other. Can we make an X shape? From your X, can you reach around for your shoulders? That's it. And then let your body have some free movement here. As you're hugging and rounding your back, you could circle your trunk forward. You can circle your trunk around either side. You could play with the depth of your motion. You can play with leaning from one side to the other. Just let a little bit of free motion through your body here. That's it. Let the spine round. Wonderful. Good. And then on your inhale, slowly come up. You lift up through your chest again. Good. And then on your exhale, relax your arms. Okay. And then start to heel toe your legs back inwards. Start to lift your heels up and let your knees move in and out like they're windshield wipers. That's it. Just a little bit of release from the opening of the hip. Yeah. One direction, then the other direction. Good. 3, for 2. And then 1, you're going to give the legs a little stomp. Okay, good. And then I want you to give yourself permission just to shift a little back in your seat. Good. And then you're going to take one leg and let it float up. Okay. As you inhale, point your toes. So you're trying to stretch your toes as far as they'll go forward. And then on the exhale, flex your foot back. Good. Inhale, point your toes. Move around the ankle. Exhale, flex your toes. Good. Inhale, go forward. And then exhale, flex back. Now from the back position, can you make a circle? Go in one direction for 3. For 2. For 1, go the other way. 1, good. 2. And 3, good. Take that leg, you're going to give a little stomp and let that side go. Okay, try your other side. So can the other foot point? So point your toes, inhale. Can they flex as you exhale? Good. Can I point my toes? And can I flex my toes? Good. Point and flex. And now try a circle, go in one direction. Good. 2, 3. Go the other way. 3, good. 2, 1. Can you let that leg come down? Give a little stomp off, drag it back. Beautiful. Now inhale, reach up and stretch. Now your arms come up and overhead. Good. And then exhale the hands down, lean forward to your leg, shift it forward, stretch out your back. Good. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, round back. Good. Inhale, take the heart forward, open up the arms. Good. And then on your exhale, you're going to take your palms and bring them together. Okay, good. Inhale here and exhale here. Okay, so we're going to go into our relaxation in just a moment. So don't skip that part. But what I want to do first is a little bit of training for your throat, for your tongue, and for the ability to swallow. So this is called lion's breath. You might have seen it. It's a very popular yoga movement, but it entails sticking your tongue out as you roar and opening up your eyes. So you have permission to laugh at me because I will look silly and probably sound silly at this point, but this is what it looks like. I want you to make 2 tight fists and inhale them into your body. Then when you're ready to exhale, you're going to stick your tongue as far as it goes and exhale as long as you can. Open up the eyes and stretch your throat. Okay, this is very important for this platysma muscle in your body. Let's try a few like that. Inhale, bring it in. Hopefully you're not going to scare your neighbors wherever you are. Good. On the exhale, open it up. Ha. Good job. Inhale. As long as you can, exhale. Keep the tongue out. Ha. And then inhale. Last one, make it count. Stick your tongue, make a sound. Ha. Good job. Breathe in. And then let your body ease back. Good. Give your legs a little of an adjustment so that your body can start to move into rest mode. Shrug your shoulders, let the hands come down. They could be up or down on the lap or on your armrest. And then let the whole trunk of your body just have some support. So whether that's you lying down on the chair or the couch or leaning back in the chair, let that happen and just start to let your eyes close and just feel the energy that's moving through your body. You might feel tingling or vibration if you just joined us for lion's pose. And now I want you just to focus on the breath again, just like we started, coming in and out of your body. And I'm going to guide you through different parts of your body. And as I take you there, I want you to use your exhales to relax those spots. So let's start in on the ankles. Can you feel your breath and breathe into your ankles and your feet? Relax your eyes, relax your face, and then exhale, relax your ankles, relax your feet. Good. Again, inhale into the feet and the ankles, your lower legs. And now as slow as you can, relax. Lower legs, ankles, and feet. Inhale into your knees and your upper legs. And then exhale, soften upper legs through your knees, down to your ankles, down to your feet. Just feel this wave of softness moving through your body. Good. Inhale into the knees, thighs, and into your hips. And then slow as you can, exhale, relax your hips, your knees, all the way down to your ankles and to your feet. Good. Breathe into the hips, the lower back, and up the spinal column. And then as you exhale, can you relax along your back, middle, lower, into your hips, all the way down to your seat. Good. Inhale into the shoulders, into your upper arms. And then exhale, relax to the shoulders, relax the heaviness of your upper arms. Let it drop down into your lap. Inhale into the whole arm, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and palm. And exhale, relax the whole arm down, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and palm. Inhale into the crown of your head, right at the top of your skull. Good. And then as you exhale, relax around your head, relax your face, all the way down towards your toes. Good. That's it. Give your body permission to relax. Inhale to the crown of your head. And then exhale all the way down. Neck, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, and through your feet. And then keep allowing your natural breath to come in. Eyes relaxed, body relaxed. And just start to feel the natural rhythm coming in and out of your body. Allow any thoughts that move into your mind that like to pop up, just let them pass by like they were clouds in the sky. Can you simply observe the rhythm of your breathing for the next 2 minutes? And anytime you get distracted with noises or thoughts or feelings in the body, Just remind yourself, come back to the breath, watch it come in, and watch it move out. Begin now. Very good. Keep coming back anytime the mind wanders. One more minute. Very good. And then keep your eyes closed, but I want you to take your palms together into a prayer position into the center of your chest. And I want you to allow yourself to think of at least one thing you have in this moment to be grateful for today. So what comes to mind when I say, what are you grateful for today? Is it the space that you're in, the people that are around you, a family member, a pet, a friend, your favorite tea, whatever? Inhale it into the center of your chest. And as you exhale, let that energy move down your arms and down your legs. You can even allow a little soft smile on your face. And then rub the hands a little bit so they get a little bit of heat, a little bit of traction. And then cover over your eyes and block some of the light that's in the room or in your space from the screen. And then carefully let the eyes open up. And let the hands come down into the center of your chest. Very good. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bow to your own effort. Thank yourselves for showing up today. And thank you so much for being here with me. It's been my pleasure. Have a wonderful rest of your day. You're welcome to stay on for Q&A if you choose. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you so much, Natalie. That was great. I'm certainly relaxed. Feeling good. We did have a question that came into the chat. The question is, what if your breathing is off? Meaning, what happens if I can't inhale for the entire time that I'm supposed to? What if I immediately exhale right after I inhale?
That happens often when someone's learning how to breathe that way. So that's very, very common. So what you could do is, I wouldn't worry about keeping up with me or keeping up with the class. I would just focus on how smooth and how deep can you breathe in that particular session or that particular time you go to practice. It does get a lot easier and a little bit more automatic as time goes on. But at first it's a lot. You're like coordinating your movement and your breath. So I would say it's not something to be overly concerned about, but you do want to work in your sweet spot. So what's the full amount that you could breathe on any given day, and work with that.
Very good. I'm not seeing any other questions in the chat yet. Oh, here we go. We have another one that just popped in. How often is reasonable to do this yoga?
It depends on your capacity. So Some people practice every day. Some people have multiple times. It depends on your energy level and what style you're practicing. But if it's something that is designed for you, you should be able to practice it daily. You just want to be careful that you're not going to overdo or tax your system. As long as your sleep is good and your energy levels are good, this will actually help you increase your energy on some days. You might be feeling down, but it's hard to say, like, should I do this every day? It depends on you. So most people, like, let's say you're practicing, you started off with once or twice a week and you find that your capacity is really strong, then I would recommend you can do it more than that.
All right. And there's a couple of folks asking if this session is going to be recorded and available later, which is yes, we are recording this session. It will be available on NAF's YouTube channel. And we're also going to be offering more of these sessions with Natalie.
Yeah, and I guess my question to you would be, is that Laura and I were speaking, how many of you want to try a sit and stand yoga class? We were debating whether we want to include standing postures. So I saw a couple of hand raises. Feel free to type in the chat so that when we start to set up these sessions for you, they're really for you. So have input. You email us, let us know what you want to have included. I'm more than happy to adjust accordingly, especially if you let me know that, let's say you have, want to focus on shoulders or want to focus on legs or balance, anything that you want to do. These classes are for you. And keep in mind, if we do end up doing sit and stand classes, it doesn't mean that if you're in a wheelchair, you won't be able to participate. It just means that I'm going to give variations for you to do while you're in the chair, while other people are standing, and some people, yeah.
Great.
Good. Is Lori still there? I know my screen's jumping around. Okay.
I am. Another question in the chat. What if you get dizzy when looking up or down?
I would say try to keep your eyes focused in center. And then if you're adapting to, sometimes when the eyes look or the head changes position, the vestibular system inside your inner ear might go, and depending on how that system is functioning, it may cause dizziness. So I would say try to keep your eyes fixated somewhere that's level and minimize head movements, and move the surrounding areas. Like I would move the spine, I'd move the shoulders, so that you're avoiding maybe tumbling over or falling over on the chair.
That's great advice. There's a question here. Can this help with SITH? S-I-T-H.
SITH? I'm not sure what that is.
I'm not familiar with that term either.
Yeah. A little bit more info if you've asked that question.
Right. There's a request here for some fine motor exercises.
So for like motor control.
Mm-hmm.
What's the question, Lori? Fully.
What's that?
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, sure. There was a request here for some fine motor exercises.
Things that you can do that are coordinating, whether it is like gripping objects, letting objects go, or picking things up, or using the opposite sides of your body. It would be specific, like you'd have to see someone specifically to get something for you, depending on where you're at. But definitely we can incorporate different like left and right training and opposites in our next session. We only have about a half hour or so in the session. So it's like, there's only so much you can do in one class, but we can incorporate any of the things that you're interested in future sessions, as long as you let Lori know and she'll let me know.
Excellent. We have a question. Can this improve balance, especially for older people?
Absolutely, yes. So balance is something that needs to be constantly worked on and maintained and trained in. It's not, it's not something that will just like stay with us forever. So if you could work on your ankle mobility and the way that your feet are able to move and adapt, and then also work with the way that your body adapts in space. So we do things like calf raises, we do things like single leg balance. It can over time improve and maintain your balance for sure.
Great. And we have a wheelchair user that has commented that this has definitely increased their energy. So thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm so happy to hear that.
We have several folks that would love a sit and stand class, and throat exercise class too.
Got it. We do a lot of chanting. So one of the things that is common when I'm working with any individuals with neurological diseases in general is that we always strengthen the throat, and we use things like sound. Some of you might have seen a speech pathologist or having to make sounds. We use sounds like hara, harim, harum, ra, really powerful things that get your abdomen to engage and the muscles along your throat to work. So definitely I'll add that in a little bit more. I tend to ease newer people into chanting slowly, because then it does sound ridiculous. So if you're coming in and not knowing anything about it, I don't want you to think I'm crazy. So we'll get you hooked first, and then I'll introduce all of the other stuff for you.
Very good. There's also a request for a class on how to stand in place without falling over.
Does that person, so I'm not sure who asked that question. So if you've asked that question, do you do any exercises against the wall? Because one of the best tools we have are between a chair and a wall, are like the two best things to start working if you feel unbalanced. I'm not sure if you could still see, but I'm going to go in this little corner. If you start doing some exercise, use a corner of a room and have your legs in wide. And then you could always lean back and come out. You can use the wall to help turn. So some of these motions we did today, you can do them here. I even have, actually I have a YouTube, maybe I can share it with Lori. I have a video I made that utilizes the wall for exercises. If you're interested in that, I can send it to Lori and she can send that out. But yeah, we use a chair and a wall to build that stability, but there's so many other like unconventional ways that you might not use. So I wouldn't do anything freestanding. If you were working on balance, I would always have something either in front or something behind, or the combo, where I'd have something in front and behind me. I hope that you can see me, but I could use the wall and I can get my movement, and then I can start to challenge myself here, because I know if I fall back, I'm going to be supported.
Great. We do have another question here. If somebody has a helper or assistance, can they have assistance with foot rotation and things like that if they have no control of like their feet movements?
Yes, and I would highly recommend that. So if you do have someone that's able to support you, have them move all the parts of your body that don't move voluntary anymore. So let's say I was working with somebody that couldn't move their arm around. I would probably grab from the elbow very gently, and I would guide the arm around in circles. If I was utilizing the ankle, I would have somebody move the ankle as much as it can move without causing the individual pain. So it's very good to have assisted movement, because it still gets the joint to move in that range, even if you don't have the motor control to do it.
Very good. Our last question was, when are we planning our next class or session? And I believe we're planning that next class for September.
Yes, September we are doing the next class. And so we haven't picked a date, but we can pick a date. If this is a good time slot, we can keep this time slot and just find a day that it works in this time slot.
Very good. Well, thanks so much, Natalie, for your excellent instruction. This was so informative. That is all we have time for today, everyone, but we truly appreciate you all joining us for today's class and look forward to you joining us for the next one. Thanks, you all.
Thank you so much.
Stay
Bye.
safe out there. Bye-bye.